Hey guys, so I have a Bath and Body Works haul for you today. All of the fragrance mists that I got online just came in the mail today. And the first one that I got is Twinkling Midnight Skye. Now, I heard a lot of mixed reviews here on YouTube about this scent, and I was really unsure about getting it. A lot of people said that they didn't like it, but the fragrance notes sounded so good to me. And the notes in this one are midnight flower, sparkling vanilla, and iced blackberry. It really was the blackberry that made me want to get this scent, because I tried the Mix Bar blackberry tonic and I really liked that one. So I was thinking this one would have like a really nice blackberry note to it. However, I wish that I listened to everyone online saying how much they did not like this scent, because let me tell you, I hate this fragrance. I really do. This scent is very odd to me. Now, I already placed the order online, but I went in store one day for Candle Day actually, and I was trying to pick out a free item. So I smelled this scent, forgetting that I did already order it online. And I smelled the lotion version and I hated it. It had like this really odd floral scent to me. It was just like really odd. You know how like fresh cut lilacs, I don't know, to me that smells like florals and grass. At least the lotion did, but the fragrance mist smelled nice. And to me it was just like this really strong floral. Well, this scent was even worse. It had like this odd like floral scent and then this odd fruity scent to it. And it was just like all I could smell all day. And I just hated it. After the store, I could still smell on my hand for a good 3 hours. It did not vibe with me, honestly. And then I just remembered that I ordered it online because I checked to see if I did order it online. And I was like, oh God, I'm getting it through the mail. It was too late to cancel my order, so I just got it today. And yeah, I do not like the fragrance mist. It's not as bad as the lotion, but it's still pretty bad. This is just such an odd scent. It's like a weird mixture of notes to me. It's like this sharp, fruity note to it, and then it smells like bug spray at the same time. It's very odd to me, but I just hate it. To me, it's very nauseating and just very overwhelming. I actually had my friend smell it, my friend Courtney, and even she said she really didn't like this scent, because I was like, if you like it, you can have it. And she was like, nuh-uh, girl. This scent is not it. You're not crazy. This scent is just not it. Now, again, I think someone there would like it. Obviously, everyone has different tastes in fragrances. But I have to say, definitely smell this one in store. I would bring, test it on yourself first. Well, test it on paper first. See if you like it in store. If you like it on the paper, then test it on yourself and and just have that scent carry throughout the day, just to see if you like it before getting it. Because this scent was not it to me. It just smelled like straight up fruity bug spray. Like, it has like a weird undertone to it. It was very nauseating to me. It smelled a little bit like a cologne undertone, a little bit like bug spray, and just like a fruity note, a sharp fruity note. So this was just not it. I thought it was a weird mix of notes going on. I think they just didn't go together. Maybe if they took the fruity note and added it with something else, something to help tone it down. But whatever the mixture was, in my opinion, it just didn't work together. But yeah, I just had very strong opinions about that scent, and I just thought I'd let you guys know in case you were interested in buying it. Please test this out in store first. because the notes sounded really good to me. I really do like Mix Bar Blackberry Tonic, but this blackberry scent was not it. It could have been the other notes too, but yeah, just not a fan. The next scent that I got is Night Blooming Jasmine. So I actually heard a lot of good things from this scent. This is part of the Retired collection, so you can only get it online. At least I believe you can. But I heard a lot of good things, particularly from Jasmine Bullard here on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure Natalie Grace has mentioned this one as well. And the fragrance notes on this one are jasmine flower, white musk, and apple blossom. This is just a truly beautiful floral scent. Now, Jasmine said this was very simple, and I agree. It is like simple. It's not too complex of a scent, but it's really nice. It really works together, and the floral in this is very toned down. It's very calming type of floral. The jasmine in here, it's a very calming jasmine. It's very sweet. It's like a light, sweet scent. A little bit fresh, not too fresh, but a little bit freshness to it. But very pretty. It's just like a very pretty person would wear this, I feel like. Very nice. And it's not too like young smelling either. I feel like people out of high school can wear this. The apple blossom just adds like a slight fruitiness to it, and the white musk is just really nice. It just adds a nice softness, which I think is really nice. And of course the jasmine flower is just really light, pretty, and a little bit fresh. So this is a really nice scent. I'm really glad that I got it, and it's really pretty. It just reminds me of a pretty young woman. Okay, the next fragrance that I got is Magnolia Charm. Now, I heard so many good things about this scent from Natalie Grace here on YouTube and Self-Care Catherine. I'm pretty sure there's other ones who mentioned this scent. I believe Tina Marie as well, and probably some other ones. Sorry if I didn't mention you guys. I just trying to remember everyone. But the fragrance notes on this one are dewy pear blossom, blooming magnolia, and fresh cedar. So this one, I'm going to spray it again because I'm not quite sure my thoughts on it yet. But I'll let you guys know. So when I first spray it, I don't like it. It has like this weird like creaminess to it. Kind of reminds me of the creaminess of Love Spell La Creme, which I really don't like. But then when it dies down, when it tones down after it sits for a minute and it dries down, I really like this scent. It's really pretty. It's a very fresh floral scent. I see what they mean, what Natalie and Natalie Grace and Self-Care Catherine mean when they say it smells like you just put your clothes outside to dry in like the air. I would say it's more to it than that. It's not just like your typical fresh and clean laundry scent. It's a lot more floral. But the magnolia in here is very pretty. It adds like a very like softness to it because it's a very soft, fresh scent. But it just smells very like pretty. I imagine like, I know this is crazy, but this would be like the fragrance I feel like Gilmore Girls would wear. It's just like very pretty, very light, very spring-like to me. The dewy pear blossom in it just kind of gives it like this sweet kind of note. It's a little bit of a tangy sweetness. It's like a fresh, tangy sweetness. And then the blooming magnolia just gives it like a pretty type of perfumey note to it. And then the fresh cedar just keeps it pretty fresh and clean. So this is a really good one. But it's really pretty. It's got a little bit slightly tangy sour note to it. Not like in a bad way, but then it has, when it dries down, it tones down a lot more, and it's just a light, pretty, fresh scent. So this is a good one. Okay, so the next fragrance that I got is Hello Beautiful. So this fragrance I've heard a lot of good things about as well. I believe from like Samantha Kim, I believe, was the one who talked about this one a lot. Pretty sure the other ones too, probably Natalie Grace as well. This is a really nice one. So the fragrance notes on this one are white gardenia, jasmine petals, magnolia blossom, pink nectarine, and cotton musk. Oh, by the way, there's probably more people who talked about it. Maybe like Self-Care Catherine. I don't know if Michaela's mentioned it. But anyways, guys, I'm forgetting who mentioned it and who didn't. But a lot of people did, basically. And this scent is very pretty. Let me spray it again so I have a better idea of how I can describe it. Yeah, this is such a pretty scent. I like this a little bit more than Magnolia Charm, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's more fruity. The other one's more floral. So this one still has some floral notes in here, but the fruity notes are really nice. I really like the pink nectarine it has. It gives it a really nice sweetness. Makes it very spring and summery kind of. The cotton musk, it gives it like this nice like fresh and clean kind of note. It's not a super fresh and clean scent because it kind of gives me like summer vacation vibes, if that makes sense, like summer or spring vacation vibes, because of how sweet it is. But like the cotton musk does give it a little bit of freshness. And then the white gardenia, jasmine petals, and magnolia blossom are really pretty florals added to here. I find that this one's a step up from Magnolia Charm. It's just, you know, the florals in here mixed together are so beautiful. It really just reminds me of like the start of springtime and even like summertime vacation vibes slightly. Not like super tropical vacation vibes, but you know, like getting you ready for vacation. I don't know. That's a little bit out of touch, but you guys get what I mean. It's really pretty. Just would be like a beautiful like graduation scent, or like you have like a spring event. Really nice for that. Okay, so the next fragrance that I got is Hello Beautiful, is Beautiful Day. Now, this was another one I've heard so many good things from other people. I believe Self-Care Catherine has talked about this. Probably Natalie Grace has talked about this. I wouldn't be surprised if Jasmine has talked about it. I'm pretty sure that Michaela has talked about it, etc. Samantha Kim for sure. But this fragrance has notes of sun-kissed apple, sparkling cassis, is it cassis or cassis? I think it's cassis, wild daisies, pink peony, and fresh woods. By the way, guys, is it peony or peony? I always mix these words up, but I love the packaging on this, which was a big reason why I got it. Okay, guys, don't judge me. I love Skye's. It reminds me of Lovely Dreamer with the packaging, so I had to get this one. People compare this one to Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which I do love that fragrance more than life. But let me see. I'm just kidding, guys, but let me rejudge this scent. So back a while when I got this, guys, I didn't have it. I smelled my sister's and I hated it. She had the lotion and it smelled like rotten apples to me, like rotten green apples. I was like, this is not it for me. But her scent was expired. Like, she had this fragrance for years. I was like, oh no, honey. That is not a good scent. But now that I'm retrying this, it's actually really pretty. It's very fresh, very fruity too. Now, when I first smell it, it's like, it has that undertone I'm not a huge fan of, like the same one from Magnolia Charm. has like this creamy note that I kind of like wish wasn't there. But after that first spray, that really just, and it starts to dry down, it smells a lot better to me. By the way, did I mention the notes? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah. Okay. So it is a very fresh scent. It's a very fresh and fruity scent, which I find really nice. It has the florals, but again, daisies are really like bright and a little bit of a different florals. I like the Marc Jacob daisy scent, so this one's really nice. It's no exception. The apple in this, it does smell like a green apple, which I really love the smell of green apples, but this is a stronger green apple note than Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue green apple notes in that one to me smell like fresh green apples. This one, not to say that they don't smell like fresh green apples, but I don't think that they smell exactly like fresh green apples. To me, it smells like a very like green apple scent, like a very pungent one, kind of like those green apple suckers. So to me, it's more like candy like green apple or like a green apple flavor rather than the green apple fruit. But it is really nice. I do like it a lot. The Wild Daisies gives it a nice fresh fruit or fresh floral. The Pink Peony I really don't notice in here. Usually I notice peony right away, but not this one so much. I think it's pretty light. The Fresh Woods just gives it that sort of freshness. But yeah, what I mainly get from this is I don't even barely get the sparkling cassis. Maybe a little bit. It just gives it, I don't know, it just gives it like a little bit of a little bit extra something. I don't know. But mainly I get the apple and then the floral and fruity. Basically floral, fruity, and a little bit fresh. But this is a really pretty scent. I really do like it and I'm glad that I got it. But the packaging is definitely an A+ in my book. I actually love the packaging on Magnolia Charm and Hello Beautiful as well. Okay, guys. So I have 2 more fragrances to mention. And the next one is Pure Wonder. So this one was interesting. I smelled it in store and I did not care for it that much. To me, it smelled like, it smelled like a pretty floral fragrance. And what I mean by that is, to me, it smelled like an expensive fragrance. It definitely smells like a high-end perfume, and that's what I got from this scent. Very high-end smelling. It gives me like Gucci Bloom vibes a little bit, at least in the store it did, because of how fresh floral it was. However, I do have to say, I just sprayed the perfume. I didn't spray the body mist. So in the store, I smelled the perfume. It smelled a little bit too grown up for my liking. Like, I was like, maybe I'll like this in like 15 years from now. Like, to me, it smelled like someone in their like 30s or 40s would wear this. And not to say, or actually I would say like 40s. So someone in their 40s would wear this. Now, I'm getting close to 30. Okay, I'm 25. And this birthday coming up in January, I'll be turning 26, right? But I still can't get on board with like these super floral scents. And this one to me smelled very floral in the store. It smelled very floral and it had like a very specific undertone where it kind of had like that ambery undertone. And I just thought it smelled very mature, very high class, very sophisticated, very Gucci Bloom-like. But when I took it home, but when I got it in the mail, I liked it a lot better. So the fragrance notes in this one are iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. So yeah, it was like that amber kind of musky note it had that I didn't love. too, because it had like that undertone in the store, and the perfume was a little bit stronger with the amber. Now, I like amber, but it depends on the fragrance for me. Like, there's certain amber scents that I really like, and certain ones where it's either too much, too heavy, or just has like that super ambery, musky undertone, kind of like fairy tale. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. The amber kind of starts to smell like lime a little bit to me for some reason, and that's kind of what I got with this one in the store. I don't know why amber kind of smelled like lime, but I did think it gave it a grown-up sophisticatedness to it. However, now that I have this in person, I love this fragrance, guys. First of all, the main reason why I got it was because of the packaging. I just kind of knew that no matter how it smelled like, I was going to get it because this packaging is all me. Like, this is what I like here. I like that rose gold, sort of light pink or nude kind of blush tone shades. So this was right up my alley, and the way that they did this was so pretty, so feminine. And I just like the way they designed it. It kind of gives me like champagne toast vibes. So this scent I really do like, and let me tell you guys, it's starting, these scents kind of remind me, it kind of gives me like night blooming jasmine vibes, and I think it is actually the yeah, it has star jasmine in here, so it does have the jasmine, and that's why it's reminding me of that one. It's very pretty. It has like a sparkling note to me. It kind of smells like sparkling champagne. But this one's a little bit less sweet. It's not as sweet as like a rosé champagne, like champagne toast. Like, to me, that smells like rosé champagne or pink Moscato, and Kool-Aid kind of. This one to me smells more like a actual champagne, or like a rosé champagne that's not like pink Moscato where it's super sweet. That's what this one kind of smells like to me. And then the amber in here is nice. You get it a little bit. It kind of is like the undertone of the scent. It's like the after scent that you have. It kind of has like this like alcohol scent to it, you know, because it smells, you know, like if you smell like beer and it has like that fizzy kind of beer note. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. Not to say it smells like beer, but it definitely has like a strong like alcohol scent. Makes it more grown-up smelling is what I mean, you know, like champagne, kind of like if you smell champagne on New Year's Day or whenever you drink champagne. And it really has that note, but without like too much of a sweetness. You get a little bit of sweetness from the jasmine. It does make it like a pretty light floral, and then the rosé in here kind of gives it a little bit of that rosé type of vibe where it's a little bit sweeter, but it's not too sweet. It just has the right amount of sweetness. It's very grown up, very classy, elegant, sophisticated. Definitely gives me like champagne vibes, but not too sweet. Very nice, very grown up, very pretty. Gives me also like high-end perfume vibes, if I'm to be honest. Again, it does have like a nice like floral to it, and it is stronger in a sense, but I find that it makes it more adult and less like teenager-ish, which I think is nice to have. Like, I know people get a lot of flack for old lady scents. Now, this is not old lady to me at all, but it's very grown up, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with having a grown up fragrance because not everyone wants to smell like a teenager, you know what I mean? So it is nice to have that in my collection, and I am at the age where I'm trying to get more into the grown-up scents as well because, you know, I am growing up more, so yeah, it's a really good one. And then the last one that I got is Fireside Flurries. So this is one I've had people like tell me that they want me to review, or just people that like mention so many good things about this scent. When I smelled this in store, I was like, nah, I do not like this scent. I was just not vibing with it, guys. I didn't like it at all. My boyfriend didn't like it either. I wanted to say too, my boyfriend is super picky with fragrances, and he puts his full-on opinion about things. He did not like Pure Wonder. He thought it was okay. He thought Twinkling Midnight Skye was okay, but nothing special, whereas me, I hated that one. But Fireside Flurries, he didn't like either, and I didn't like it in the store. I hated this scent. Actually hated it. Now, the fragrance notes on this one are toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. So when I decided to get it because so many people talked about how great it was, I was like, am I missing something here? Like, I did not like it in store. Like, it just was not it for me. So I'm going to respray it for you guys. Now, I finally got it in the mail though, and I changed my mind. I actually really like it. Maybe like in the store, I was just smelling too many things together, and this one did not smell right at the time. But this one's actually really nice. It totally reminds me of another scent, and I can't think of which one. A lot of people are saying Bonfire Bash. I don't know if it's that scent it reminds me of. I think this one kind of reminds me of Ariana Grande Rem a little bit with that lavender in here. It's actually really nice. Let me see. Yeah, it has pink lavender. And I believe like all the Ariana Grande scents have like the marshmallow note and kind of like a musky scent to it. And this one kind of reminds me of that. It reminds me of something else, and if I think of it later, I'll let you guys know. But this one's really good to me. It's like a really warm scent, very cozy. The lavender, which I thought was what I was hating in the store, actually it just took getting it here for me to really love it. So this one actually is really good, guys. It's so good. The lavender kind of gives it like this soft like feeling to it. And the toasted marshmallow just adds like a nice sweetness. Because I think that's it with lavender sometimes. I don't like it if it's mixed funny, because lavender is a very strong scent. I like how they added toasted marshmallow to make it softer. The lavender I didn't end up liking that much was the lavender vanilla from Victoria's Secret. Because that one, to me, the lavender and the vanilla didn't work out that well together, whereas everyone else liked it. But to me, it kind of like had this almost Play-Doh scent to it, which I really wasn't vibing with. But this one was nice because it had like a toasted marshmallow vanilla. So toasted marshmallow and lavender somehow have been just working spot on with this. Now I kind of want to get Rem because that scent was really good. And that's what this one's kind of reminding me of. But I feel like there's something it reminds me of more and I can't think of it. But guys, this one is so good. I mean, I definitely recommend it, honestly. It's very cozy, very soft. The lavender is not too harsh or anything. It just gives it like this sort of like bedtime kind of softness to it. The lavender just gives it like a relaxed feeling, like you're about to go to bed type of vibe. Very like blankety, cozy, comforting, along with the marshmallow too. And then it's just a really good scent, okay? Can't say enough good things about it. It slightly does remind me of Bonfire Bash, but that one's a little bit more smoky. This one's a little bit more calm. All right, you guys, that is my Bath & Body Works haul. Thank you guys so much for watching and hope you all have a great night.